Hi, I'm Sasha Moore, and I'm delighted to be here with John Corbett, who's a relationship manager at the Victorian team of Acamore. Welcome, John.
Thanks, Sasha. Yeah, as you said, I'm a relationship manager in our Melbourne-based team in the Rialto. So lovely to chat today.
Enjoying the four seasons of Melbourne, I'm sure.
No, never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. So, John, what I wanted to have a chat to you about is the type of scenarios that you're seeing in Victoria, and we were just chatting offline about still in the wake of COVID, how that is affecting businesses and business funding. So, I'd love to get your insights in terms of what you're seeing and the types of deals that are coming across your desk.
Absolutely, yes. So the one of the things that's interesting, my background is banking background. So a lot of my broker network are former colleagues, and they're rolling out of the banking world and into the commercial introducer space, and they are seeing a lot of clients that traditionally would fit the banking profile, but for one reason or another, and in the example I'll give you in a moment, there's two reasons, but for one reason or another, no longer fit the banking profile, and that's where a private lender can come in and help with that, placing that customer. In Acamore's case, we are very, very clear that we do not keep a customer longer than they need to stay, and we facilitate them moving back into the banking space if that's what if that aligns with their goals. And I've got a great example that I'll tell you about where we did that recently for a client who was a tradesman. He had a residential investment property that, funnily enough, he was able to lease out to a provider for the NDIS, which effectively made it a commercial property at a very, very generous terms. So he gets $9,000 every month, turning it into a $108,000 lease per annum. But that does make it a commercial property, which made it very tricky for my client to refinance in the resi space, as it no longer fitted. He had the complex issue of his trade being impacted by the lockdowns, meaning that he did go into debt or repayment plan with the ATO. And as we know, we're seeing a lot in the market, a lot of clients who are finding that they need to pay those ATO debts. The ATO is asking for those things to be cleared now. You've had enough time, can we make a move? And that put my client in a difficult position, at which my broker approached Acamore about trying to force a resolution.
Okay, great. So in terms of the actual loan details, can you give me sort of a bit of a synopsis in terms of the approximate amount and then also what the exit term was?
Sure. So we had an asset that the client valued at $2.5 million. We can normally lend up to 70% for good quality metropolitan located commercial assets, which this one was. And of course, the fact that it originally was residential did help there, providing the fittings weren't too different. The facility was used, the security item was used as a day facility for the NDIS, for a client of the NDIS. The residents did not stay overnight. It was a day facility. We were able to get a loan approved to enable the client to extinguish his ATO debt completely at settlement, as well as getting a couple of past creditors paid out as well, just little outstanding bills that he hadn't paid. That enabled the client to completely clear up his portfolio, and he will spend another few months with us before he goes back to a major lender, which gives him a fresh start, because this has been a bit of an anchor for him over the past 3 or 4 years.
No, I can imagine. Well, thank you so much for your time, John, and for the synopsis. We look forward to speaking to you again next time.
Pleasure, Sasha. Thank you.